my beautiful people, and in case you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Ryan Johnson, and this is the show where I give my thoughts on recent and old movies that have been released that aren't related to animation or Disney, because I have other shows dedicated to both of them, Toon Talk and Disney Dude, respectively. Now, the recent movie that I will be seeing in this episode will be Freaky. Now, I first heard about this movie about a month to 2 months ago, I believe. I saw the trailer, and basically it was like Freaky Friday as a horror movie. It's from the director of Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day 2U. Which those were basically like horror versions of Groundhog Day, and the director seems to be doing the same thing, but with Freaky Friday, which I really enjoyed. Freaky Friday. I've only seen the 2003 version with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. I haven't seen the 70s version, the 90s Disney Channel version, or the 2018 Disney Channel version, which was a musical for some reason. I've only seen the 2003 version, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good movie, despite the racism in it. but anyway, when I saw this trailer, I thought it looked really good. It looked pretty funny, and I thought it was really creative. A teenage girl gets killed by this horror movie killer, and she wakes up the next day in the killer's body. Like a Freaky Friday situation. It's be ludicrous insanity. And it just looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Have like a 40-something-year-old man act like a teenage girl, and vice versa. And it seems that the actors seem to have had a lot of fun, because I saw the lead actress in a recent video by Dead Meat. I love you, James. And she seemed to have had a lot of fun while making the film, acting like a killer. So if the actors had a lot of fun, and there's a lot of good reviews, chances are I'm going to have a lot of fun with this movie, and it's going to be really good, and probably worth risking my life to go to the movie theaters. That's gonna be dead in like a year. But don't worry, children who are worried about my health. I will be wearing my mask at all times. Well, till I get to my seat, and it's just me and my sister in the row, most likely. Because I'm going to be eating my popcorn and drinking my drink, and yeah. But anyway, guys, I will now be heading over to the theater to risk my life and hopefully enjoy a movie in the process. See you there! I'm filming this part of the video 3 days after I saw the movie, but the reason being that I haven't gotten around to filming it till today. And also, so the film would be fresh in my mind, I did watch a Chris Stuckman review of the film, so yes, I can talk about it right now off the cuff. So, let's talk about Freaky. It was a good movie. I really enjoyed my time with it. If you were disappointed that Happy Death Day, which this director also directed, was PG-13, don't worry. This movie is pretty freaking R-rated, I must say. There's a good amount of cussing, but the gore and the kills, oh my god, they're freaking amazing. Probably the best thing about the movie, but you know, the characters and the directing and the story in general, it's still a lot of fun. And Although I will say that the writing could be a little worked upon. The, the writing ain't perfect, per se. So basically, what the film is about is about this teenage girl named Millie who's about to graduate high school, and she only has two friends who I forgot the names of, and she really has a crush on this one guy named Booker, I believe his name was, and she ended up getting killed by a serial killer who was on the loose, but she ended up swapping bodies with him because of the mysterious dagger that he used. But she then figures out that if you're in the body for more than 24 hours, it's permanent. And so Millie has to convince her friends that she is her in the body of this 6'4" man whose face is now publicly known as a serial killer. And now the serial killer in the body of Millie is going around killing everybody. So, yeah, I thought the film was a lot of fun, and this film doesn't take itself very seriously. So, if you're going into this treating it like it's a straightforward horror movie, then you're missing the point entirely. The point of this movie is to basically just watch a horror version of Freaky Friday and just have a lot of fun while watching it. The story is pretty ingenious, I must say. Let's get to the characters. Millie is your typical socially awkward teenager who, if you just give her makeup and fix her hair, she's magically beautiful. Oh God, doesn't that just get old? Stupid. And, Booker's the typical nice guy in the high school. He's a jock, but he has a crush on this little dork. And gets a little bit awkward when Millie's in the body of the killer, and she kisses Booker. It is weird. I don't know if Booker's 17 or 18, but you have like this 40-something-year-old man kissing this teenager on the lips. I assume all the teenagers were played by 20-somethings like usual, but still in context of the film, looks a little awkward. I mean, technically, the 40-something-year-old is like 17, but no, looks weird. Even the characters are like, this is weird, dude. Vince Vaughn is absolutely fantastic in this movie when he portrays Millie in the body of the killer. He pulls off the 17-year-old energy very well, and does a great job on convincing all of Millie's friends that he's actually Millie inside the dude's body. So he pulls off a lot of great energy, and he's by far the best actor in the movie. And all the other actors do a fine job as well. Even the actress who portrays Millie, the female Millie, the OG Millie, I guess. Yeah, she does a decent job. The materials that she's given, I think she did quite well at portraying a stone-hearted killer. And let's get into the kills and the gore now. And now, I've yet to see Happy Death Day myself. So I really want to see it someday, but I just don't have the time or resources to do so right now. But if you were unsatisfied that it was PG-13 and not a lot of gory stuff, well, this movie definitely has some gory stuff. Right from the opening scene. Spoilers, by the way. I'll give a spoiler warning. We have the killer shove a bottle down some dude's throat and then punch the dude so that there's pieces of glass pointing out of his neck. That looked amazing. And later on, there are some kills that freaking amazing. One that reminded me a lot of Jason X was when the killer, now in Millie's body, shoves a little bully of Millie's into the freezer, locks her in there, and then Millie in the killer's body opens this freezer up, and the bully is dead and on her phone, presumably trying to call 911, and Millie shoves the body, and the bully just shatters into a million pieces. It was good. It was really cool. Pun not intended. So, they had some really good kills in this movie, and I'm very impressed with what they were able to pull off. Although I will admit, I felt like the ending was a bit tacked on. Now Millie ends up getting back into her own body and they kill the killer. That's standard. But the killer doesn't end up dying. He actually ends up surviving. And we get an initial scene, which is really pointless, where the killer heads to Millie's house and Millie, looks like Millie and her family are gonna die, but they kill the killer. And I was just thinking, what was the point of that scene? I mean, we already had this sort of scene earlier, and none of the three characters, Millie, her sister, and her mom, ended up dead. So what was the point of it? What they should have done is that they should have went to the ambulance and have a close-up shot of the killer and one of his eyes open, giving the hint that he's still alive, and leaves it open for a sequel, probably. And not the fact that I want a sequel. I'm happy with the film that we got. A sequel would be nice, but I feel like it would have been better than having that completely pointless ending. Like, we already had this scene earlier. Why are we doing it again? So, that's really my only major criticism with it, is the ending, really. But I mostly enjoyed myself with this movie. I thought it was a very well-made film. And if you're a fan of horror comedies, a fan of slasher films, or even a fan of Freaky Friday or body swap stories in general, I recommend you check this movie out. Either go ahead and see it in theaters if you're willing to take the risk, or just wait till it's on VOD or DVD. Check this movie out. You'll have a lot of fun with it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like and let me know down in the comments below what you thought of the film. Anyway, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell right next to the subscribe button to be notified on when I upload future videos. We upload 2 to 3 videos a week now, and I've been doing very well with the consistency, I might say. New video on Friday on the SpongeBob movie Sponge on the Run, and I will see you later. Bye!